Crazy yellow color? Check. 41 megapixel camera? Check. Windows Phone 8? Check. I'm Aaron Bicker from PhoneDog.com, and in the PhoneDog offices today, the Nokia Lumia 1020 and a really cool yellow color as well, voice crack included. It's got a nice dual-core processor, but the star of the show is the 41 megapixel camera here, and of course Windows Phone 8. Can this thing compete with its high-end camera with the Galaxy S4 or the HTC One? We'll find out in PhoneDog's full unboxing of the Lumia 1020. Look what arrived at PhoneDog West, in addition to a cold that also arrived at PhoneDog West. I apologize for my voice. I'm struggling with a cold right now, so forgive me for that. But got the Nokia Lumia 1020 right here for you, and it's packing some awesome specifications. Available very soon on AT&T for $299. Releases July 26th, and you've got some pretty decent specs all around here. You've got a 4.5-inch AMOLED display, HD display with 332 ppi, 768 by 1280 pixels. We'll talk more about specs here. 2 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of internal storage. You got a 1.5 gigahertz dual-core processor, Adreno 225 GPU. Battery-wise, you are packing a 2,000 milliamp hour battery here. And then you got, boom, inside the device. Windows Phone 8 obviously running on this unit. Now they pared down the color options on the Nokia Lumia 1020, so all you get is black, white, or yellow. Those are your options, and Nokia was nice enough to send over a wireless charging cover as well. So thanks to our partners at Nokia. Also want to take the time to thank our partners at Best Buy Mobile because they give us phones actually like the Lumia 1020 for use in our One Paw Bandit giveaway game, which is our free game. We give them to you for free on the site, so you should check it out at instantwin.phonedog.com. When you walk into Best Buy Mobile, you'll deal with unbiased reps, so if it's AT&T, Verizon, Sprint, or T-Mobile, whatever works best in your area, they'll help you find the ultimate solution for you, and that is at Best Buy Mobile. So we'll take a look at the wireless charging cover here in just a second and see how it looks on the actual device. But first, here's the unit itself. We'll power it up, and I'm going to do that right here while we take a look at what's in the box so you can kind of see the power up sequence. And let me move that out of the light so you can see right there. And we'll talk about what's in the box as well. Free 20 by 30 poster. That is actually not in the box, but you get a coupon for a free 20 by 30 poster. The sound of blur-free photos. I don't know how you can hear blur-free, but whatever. Product and safety information. SIM card removal tool. You get a USB cable, AC adapter module. You get a lanyard here as well. Boom, Nokia. Don't really see those very often. Nokia AC adapter module, and that is how it looks. So no earbuds out of the box. You don't get a whole lot of goodies comparatively speaking for the price point of this device, but still, you know what? I'm not a complainer. You get a 41 megapixel camera with Carl Zeiss lens, which is not a bad option. And we'll take a look here. Boom, learn to take great photos. We'll move this out of the way. We'll take a look at the meat, which is the device itself. Kind of like this yellow, and it's more of a matte color scheme here as opposed to the glossy color schemes we've seen on the Lumia 920 and past Nokia devices. So yeah, we'll close that. Sim error. Really a nice yellow here, really different. And you've got your volume rocker over here on the right side, power button, your camera shortcut button, and then over on this side, nothing. Very similar in terms of design as the Lumia 920, though it does feel smaller, or I should say lighter, thinner in the hand than the Nokia Lumia 920. Despite having a bigger camera, this does bulge out a little bit out of the back, but still easier to hold in the hand than the Lumia 920. 3.5 millimeter headphone jack up top. You got your micro SIM card slot right there, micro USB charging port with a lanyard hole at the bottom. So again, Windows Phone 8 here, nothing really new. Here, AT&T logo up top, that is different versus having it on the back. So you get the AT&T logo, no AT&T text, just the globe. And you can see overall Windows Phone 8 looks and feels about the same as it has on previous Windows Phone 8 devices. You get the typical Nokia suite of applications here, including some photo stuff out of the box. Cinemagraph, Creative Studio, which we'll talk about here in just a second. ESPN Hub, here City Lens, here Drive Plus Beta, here Maps, here Transit, Nokia Care, Nokia Music, Panorama, all that stuff. Photo Beamer, and so you get some of these lenses out of the box. If you remember, and I've talked about this in some of the videos, when I have meetings with Nokia's PR team or some of their marketing team or product planning team, I'm kind of like, why in the world didn't you include the lenses out of the box? Because to me, that's the value add here. You got Cinemagraph, you got Panorama, Camera, and instead of having them out of the box, what they were saying is they wanted you to go to the Windows store, Windows Phone store, to actually get them. And even though they're free, you had to download them before you could actually use them. I like the fact that they come out of the box here because it eliminates any of the confusion for new customers, be those customers that are new to Windows Phone 8 or whatever the case may be. It's nice to have those out of the box. So the camera here is a lot different. Got the menu option here. We'll allow search to access and use my location. I did not mean to hit Bing. I meant to hit the menu button over here. Use the front camera, shutter delay, settings, review, and then I've got a bunch of different options up here as well. I can move that back and forth between no flash, auto, white balance, ISO, and I've got all those shortcuts right up there. Now I can click here and see captured by Nokia Pro Cam. Okay. I'm not quite sure if that's a pre-installed picture or what that is, but here I can come in here and take a picture or I can use my physical camera button. And I'll back out a little bit so we can get a look there. And you can see the animation is different as well. And I'm not sure if you saw that. I may have taken it off camera. I apologize. Taking the camera off camera. That's like one of those mind-blown moments. And so I've got that. It's saving those right here. And I can come in from here and switch between my camcorder and my actual front-facing, or I should say rear-facing camera. And then by going into menu, I can go to my front camera, and then I've got some settings here as well. So I can change my aspect ratio, my capture mode if I want to. I've got a 5 megapixel and 34 megapixel option here. And I can change that around to just 5 megapixels if I want to. Detect faces. There are a lot of different options that really make this an ultimate camera unit. So here are my camera pictures that I've taken already. It looks like, and forgive me, I'm new to this as much as you are. It's a different animation versus typical Windows Phone 8 that we've seen in the past. I'll have to put some, there we go, captured by Nokia Pro Cam. I'm not sure, there we go, okay, perfect. It is letting me go back and forth through the gallery here. So you can see the pictures I've already taken. Pinch to zoom, nice and responsive, but really a clean picture here and a nice camera all around. So I probably need to zoom out before I can, a little bit of a different, and I'm not sure if granted, I may be doing this wrong, a little bit of a different scrolling technique here than we've seen on previous Windows Phone 8 devices. So I'm either doing it wrong or it's a little bit stuttery. I'll figure that out in the full video review because again, I'm new to this as well. So I was not at the Nokia launch event in New York. I was in meetings here at home. So you got that, again, pinch to zoom, very responsive, a little bit of a different camera interface. I'm excited to test it out because I do enjoy taking pictures. So I'm excited to test cinematograph and panorama and all the different lenses. Go in here, and actually I can go to Nokia Smart Cam as well because this was heavily touted, which is actually what I was in, I imagine. Versus shoot a sequence and create amazing effects, all the different action stuff. So, you know, a lot of people think Galaxy S4, HTC One are the only ones that have some of those awesome camera options. Well, Nokia is bringing it to the table here with Windows Phone 8 and the Nokia Lumia 920. So I'll hold the phone steady, and you can see, again, I'm back into the Nokia Smart Camera applications. I've got that. I've got my shortcuts up top, or I did have my shortcuts up top. I'm not sure where they went. And I can zoom in on the box, for example. And I'll hold it still. And I took a bunch of different pictures. So we'll take a look here at what those look like. It assumes this is the best shot. That works for me. Can I see the other shots? Action shot, motion focus, change faces, remove moving objects. So I can say best shot. We'll click on that. And there it is. So the wealth of opportunity here when it comes to the camera. I'm looking forward to testing this more in the full review, and I'll go ahead and put on the battery cover, wireless charging cover, so you can take a look at it. And that brings the camera right up here front and center, lines it up black and black, and then there is my case, which doubles up as a wireless charging option. So pretty cool little feature there. I do not know how much these are out of the box, so forgive me for that. We'll take a look, and I'll write that in the description on the video. Keep it locked on PhoneDog.com for more on the Nokia Lumia 1020. It's awesome camera, and Windows Phone 8 as well, because you got the Nokia Pro Cam here. This thing is rocking and rolling with a 41 megapixel camera. It's going to be great for those people that don't want the Galaxy S4, don't want the HTC One, but still want an awesome camera experience. Be sure to check this device out because you've got a wealth of options here when it comes to settings, when it comes to making awesome pictures, tutorials, which is what I probably need to read here to take a look at Nokia's smart camera, because again, just pulled it out of the box myself. We'll take a look in the full video review. Keep it locked on the site for more, and as always, I'll see you next time.